First, the top news headlines. Manipur BJP spokesperson C.H. Bijoy slams opposition for creating ruckus in Rajya Sabha. Langdum women folk takes to streets demanding punishment for culprits in Ranjan killing. MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan says Jiribam Imphal railway projects unlikely to meet target date. And India reports 75,083 new cases in 24 hours, tally over 55.62 lakh. Very good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur. This is Suraj Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. BJP Manipur Pradesh Chief Spokesperson Chongtham Bijoy today expressed anger against the opposition for creating ruckus in Rajya Sabha, where 3 agriculture bills were passed yesterday. Addressing media, Bijoy said that the 3 bills passed by the House in the ongoing monsoon session was historic. He described the act of opposition Congress MPs as hooliganism. He said the opposition Congress MPs misbehaved in the parliament. Bijoy said the 3 bills will benefit the farmers in a big way, besides putting an end to the politics of agriculture. The 3 bills were the Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce 2020, the Essential Commodities Ordinance 2020 and the Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Ordinance 2020.
Farmers independence Makoi free liberation hange mije free oiragadi masana magi labor mamdo phangjarabani here na suninga putabani karam chaw middleman chilla sanabadagi patla pomuga leibase na chaw represent peresable like him araga amchuna repeat tawjage what artificially tanglaga politics sanaba yaroy. A large number of women protesters from Langdum in Imphal took to the streets today demanding stringent punishment for Konkham Brozen and his accomplices for allegedly murdering Arambam Ranjan at Churachandpur on September 4th. Irilbul police stopped the demonstrators at Langdum Lamkhai as they tried to march towards Bamun Kampu, the locality of accused Konkham Brozen. There, a scuffle broke out between the police and the protesters. Later, they were allowed to march up to Irilbung Bridge.
Mihat padang asi khabar da police mayam na haido pire aduna mihat pa ase akhoi ngasi ina wase masa poloi dena leiriba sida haiba mihat pa si su poloi ba yan kadamni haidana mayam na utara na uta pila ngasi ina bi poloi kada mihat
Three employees of Writers Safeguard Group WSG, subcontracted by SBI for cash management, have been arrested by police in connection with the killing of Arambam Ranjan and looting of rupees 1.15 crore on September 4th at Churachandpur. The arrested were identified as V. Thankhanmon, age 40 years of V. Munhoi in Churachandpur district, K. Somen Singh, age 36 years of Khuga Tampak under Joveng in Churachandpur district, and Konkham Brozen Singh, age 40 years of Bamun Kampu in Imphal East. The trio was involved in chiffoning of ATM money since the past 5 years to the tune of rupees 2 crore, according to the police investigation. The police have also able to recover rupees 20 lakh from the possession of one of the accused. In the course of investigation, the police have also learned that Konkham Brozen Singh was the mastermind of the robbery and his accomplices. K. Somen Singh and V. Thankhanmon used a .32 caliber licensed revolver and 6 rounds of ammunition in committing the crime.
Konkham Brozen Singh was arrested on September 8 last. Police have successfully recovered the said weapon and ammunition from the residence of Konkham Brozen Singh. Further, investigation is underway, the police report said. Arambam Ranjan was shot to death by the robbers before looting rupees 1.15 crore in front of SBI Churachandpur main branch. Ranjan was a security guard. Inner Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan has expressed dissatisfaction with Railways and Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal over the completion of Jiribam Imphal Railway project. Ranjan said that he will write again to the Railways Minister for further clarification over the matter. Ranjan said that the target date 2023 of the Railways project has remained extended and that it may extend till 2030. Dr. Ranjan claimed that the alignment of the world's tallest railway bridge at None, a part of the project, is wrong. The MP rubbished the statement by the Railways Ministry that compensation is the main reason for the project delay. India's coronavirus tally reached 55.62 lakh as the country's added 75,083 new COVID-19 positive cases in a single day, according to the Union Health Ministry data. So far, 44,97,868 people have recuperated, pushing the national recovery rate to over 80.12%. The Health Ministry has said that India has recorded highest single-day recoveries in the past 3 days. Meanwhile, the death toll due to the coronavirus in India climbed to 88,935, with the infection claiming 1,053 lives in a span of 24 hours in the country. The state has reported 2 more COVID-19 deaths in the last 24 hours, taking the death toll to 59. A release from COVID-19 Command Control Room informed that 2 women aged 75 years and 53 years from Imphal West succumbed to COVID-19 at the Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS and Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences JNIMS yesterday. In the past 24 hours, 116 were found to be positive. Imphal East recorded the highest single-day spike at 39. This pushed the case tally to 9,010. The state now has 2,113 active cases, while 6,838 patients have recuperated from the disease till now. A total of 71 people were discharged from different COVID care centers across the state in the last 24 hours. Well, it's time now for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Aduk live duo natro red delivery Manipur the best delivery service pibado pamba posting kudak to oh nang order me amudi torom ni bu nang na saning ba restaurant puching do red delivery app season na order sat sida junate grocery items sing medicine hygiene me amama yam relax ta over psu to the market price den na khuta yor to nangi di khangti ai di yori aduga grocery items ni kauni red delivery for you
Miyoiba samas na lariba makai nong magichang da bayatraba posak singi manungda medical science su ama oiri pandemic amadi epidemic disease kaya ngasi fawbada maithiba pidu na lakli haurakliba mahiroi singda tungi asaga iroina na UNI Consultancy Private Limited na India amadi abroad ta MBBS tamningba mahiroi singi 14 lakhs cashback pibata natana scholarship fangbagi khudong chabasu leiraba mahai tampam sang singni ngasi mag registration tawbiduna khudong chabasi manghan bigano hena akupa marol gidama contact tawbiro UNI Consultancy Private Limited uripok polem laikai 7005092567 natraga 7640952247
Nabali na ako paragalo. Ay, mayang yun ako sa nagkamawari mo.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯃꯊꯪꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯑꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯔꯦꯅ ꯒꯃꯦꯟꯅ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯖꯣꯟ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯑꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ
ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯇꯥꯟꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ ꯐꯗꯝꯅꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯥꯒ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯁꯟꯗꯣꯛ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ mama mapa positive oi hai tu di mama sa negative oi hai tu ku chita sa jo ne sakro
Nganthoi nang wakhal nungai taba khanjan ganu ko tamuna nangi chana thaknaba pojai thin ba chakhibane geta leire habane khara lawshillo nangi tamak ekhoi leiri ko nang wakhal son thagano.
Welcome back after the break. The Department of Oncology Radiation of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal today observed World Rose Day at the conference hall of the department. Education and Labour Minister T.H. Radhishyam, RIMS Director Professor S. Santa Singh, Medical Superintendent Professor C.H. Arun Kumar and Head of Oncology Radiation Department Dr. T. Dhanesho Sharma attended the program. They distributed sweets and roses to the cancer patients. Minister Radhishyam during the function interacted with the doctors, nurses and other staff members. Radhishyam was proud of the doctors and other staffs of RIMS. It may be mentioned that World Rose Day is observed every year to spread awareness on cancer.
Professionals, medical professionals in Manipur, we are very proud, and not only in medical profession, but people of Manipur, they are all talented. So I'm very proud of them.
Leaders of left parties in Manipur, CPI, CPIM, AIFB and RSP held a joint meeting today at Iravat Bhavan in Imphal, during which they strongly condemned the manner in which all parliamentary procedures and norms have been allegedly ignored by the BJP government by bulldozing legislations and mortgaging Indian agriculture. A joint press statement of the Manipur state units of the CPI, CPIM, AIFB and RSP also condemned the government for what they said destruction of parliamentary democracy. BJP Bishnupur District Committee Secretary Sanasam Prem Chandra, with the help of Society for Disabled Persons, Manipur and BJP Kumbi Mandal today provided edibles to families of differently abled persons in Kumbi area during a simple program at Kumbi Lerak Achoba Mando.
No sumso issue in Urakigadi, Karam Basing Basumba, leader do Kalaga, I put a problem that must say, Asoba, Mimanaba, Numaya problem the Mamo, where Kadege Hagado, Sumso issue in the group singing to Kandabi Tanzado, Lagani, Labina Tanzasingado, Makan Bidana, Tamoy the seat of Hazab Tamiraga, Ashing Balidarama. I put a problem that could be Kian Asumotobamba, Minum Shilaiba, Amagatinavada. Man aduni khaidok tabo adu leader ma khan bi da sing la ko su lasi mang da sim biriba miyoi ba jatina adu gumbani habiraga su thamoi pan mani miyoi bani habse ka bidra thambiraga aseng leader ma khan bi bi ta su lominasi.
Divisional Forest Office Chandel organized a one-day workshop on forest and wildlife conservation at Chandel Forest Division Complex. It was held under the aegis of Nature Learning Center, National Mission on Himalayan Studies NMHS, Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, Government of India. DFO Chandel Forest Division and Ganesh, retired Chief Conservator of Forest Mahendra Pratap and Subdivisional Officer Chandel Sen Rithung Anal attended the program. CCF Mahendra Pratap spoke on 4 village authorities on forest and wildlife conservation, and Ganesh spoke on forest and activities of department, and ACF Chandel SL Niang Thianhoi MFS delivered a speech on zooming cultivations as resources persons during the program. Retired CCF Mahendra Pratap also distributed mobile tablets to the BIT officers at the event. Village leaders, staffs of various departments and members of civil society organizations were also present during the program.
Lepak lehau tadi aku bosu ngamu. Soil liau tadi lepak soil hau ngamu.
Manipur State Cooperative Bank, NABARD and Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission have jointly organized a one-day financial literacy awareness program cum credit camp on E-Shakti today at Moirangkampu Sajep Makhalikai and Moirangkampu Panchayat Community Hall. General Manager of NABARD Manipur Regional Office, Dr. M. Srinivas Rao, said that NABARD has been providing adequate financial aid and credit to the farmers and rural craftsmen for income generation.
Second aspect is, when as a village you would like to have certain permanent activities, maybe we would like to fund the rural mart so that all the produce can come together and all. These are some of the initiatives NABARD is doing individually. But another important aspect is all the SSGs we would like to bring them.
ADC Chandil member Lamboy Gangte today distributed ration to the residents of More Ward number 5 Muslim Nagar of 15/C constituency, which is now a containment zone. Lamboy Gangte said that the help was to reduce the suffering of the people in the containment zone.
Leriba Prajasingsi Tokusi Yade, Adabimisu Chang Yadre, Maramaduna, Yagnasu, Constancy Mohut Simba, Baramo and Matimo and Aichi, seeing Hawaii got Hawa Kitam, Matimo and some Pangzabane.
Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Saglon Ama, Thoromasida Puduna Lakchari, AJ Maisnam. AJ Maisnam ga hakthengna wari watai sabadanatana apamba isai sing khanbiratuna Thoromasida saruk yabinabagidamak lakliba September 13 numidang 3 makhai taba matamda call tobiru aikhoigi number 7629943543.
Miyamgi Thogolgidamak Thong Hangsare, Miyamgidamak, Ahongba Wai Malda, Adomgi Mathau Taba, Apamba commercial vehicle, Amade, machine sing, Waibinaba, Aikoigi phone number 9615-846-446 to call to Viaktuna, Deeper Haiva, Excavator JCB, Poklen Volvo Excavator, Haiba Singa Sidage, Adomgi Mathau Taba, Apamba machine sing, Waibiba Yaragani.
Coronavirus pandemic matam masada aikoina isa ngakthok chanaba pambai kya sizinarabasu khwaidagi hena laithoknaba se aikoina sizinariba khungop asini. WHO World Health Organization na khungoptagi germs unit lakh mari lising kunmathoi hena yaubata natana numit kyani hingduna leiba ngami hairibani. Yum amadi office na chingbagi manungda changdringaida yamna laina khungopsing asibu disinfect tawnaba fangbiragani disinfectant Soulmates. Hariba disinfectant Soulmates asida yauriba flexible stub sing asina khungupta pakpa amotpa kaya sur irai laina lokthokpa ngami. Order tobiningba singna Pelicans delivery gi 8794640252 natraga 6009889481 da contact tobiru.
Welcome back. The Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, has submitted a memorandum to the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, reminding him of position of Manipur and all stakeholders on the Naga Framework Agreement of August 3, 2015. The memorandum expressed concern over the media reports that the more than 2 decades long peace process is on verge of being finalized this month. The memorandum appealed to Amit Shah to avoid unilateral decision. COCOMI also said that the final peace deal should be only for Nagaland. Apunba Pari Imam WhatsApp group extended monetary assistance of Rs 6,000 and ration to Manipuri film actor Yanglem Ingocha, popularly known as SP Ingocha. The group visited his residence at Taubul Mayai Lekai under Bisnupur district. The actor has been on crutches after back injury 2 years back. Ahead of the 20th Foundation Day of All Jiribam Working Journalists Union AJWJU, the union members cleaned the surroundings of the union office complex today. The union also warmly received newly enrolled 14 members. Fali and Tainem villages in Ukhrul district under LMTD block have fervently appealed to the present state government to look into the backwardness and conditions of roads in these two villages. All roads in these two villages, including Makui Kong Road, has remained in pathetic condition since the last 4 decades. In this regard, a press meet was held at UDWJA office located at View Lane in Ukhrul today.
Lambi si 1980 digi horaga khunja singna sumaina yot pa kendi pairaga horak khibni adu matungda matam gi deputy commissioner matam gi MLA singdagi tengbang khra phangraga khunja singna sumaina maintain tawraga lakpa lambi ni adu hoji di MGNRJS gi job card holder singdagi aikhoi manpower puthoraga aduga hoji leiriba MLA aduga hoji achau sangdagi contribution khomjillaga lambi si maintain tawraga leibani adu nongchutha hairadi nongchutha si pura block tokre upai leirba shaktiman nung u puba kangbuna adum chatuna lei hoji de ekhoi khun gi taxi gari macha di chatba yadre aduna hoji ekhoi lambi semba matam yorage Christmas maya sida si semdrab di yadabnina ekhoi pressman korga hoji paliba state government gi mateng amadang pangse henang si smine press conference panglak khibni.
A mild intensity earthquake measuring 4.4 on the Richter scale shook Assam in the intervening night of Monday and Tuesday. According to Met officials, the quake struck at 1:28 a.m. at a depth of 10 km on latitude 26.346 degree north and longitude 91.338 degree east, with its epicenter at northwest of Hazo in Kamrup district of the state. As per reports, many people were not aware about the quake as it lasted only a few seconds and occurred in the midnight. There was no report of any damage due to the earthquake. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will inaugurate the 4-day-long Destination Notice 2020 on September 27 next, which is also the World Tourism Day. The 4-day-long festival will aim to promote Northeast as tourist and investment destination. As per a media report, Donor Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh yesterday unveiled the logo and song for the festival through a video conference. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Jitendra Singh said the northeastern region will be one of the favorite tourist and business destinations of India post-COVID-19 and will be an important engine for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's clarion call of Atmanirbhar Bharat by focusing on vocal for local. He said this event is also an effort to make everyone explore the local destinations rather than going anywhere abroad. Let's have another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Europe Engineering Management PIZ amadi General Course tamningba mahiroi singidamakta scholarship 100% fangbata natana stipend oina 4.2 lakh fangbagi kudongchaba leiraba mahai tamfam singni loina na India amadi foreign lebak singda MBBS MD course na chingba kaya masu tamnabagidamak amadi education loan gi kudongchaba su pizari hena kupamorol gidamak contact obiro Fort Witt Global Consulting Private Limited, North AOC K Grupat Imphal. Contact number 6909374625.
Admission open for Naurem Birahari College, permanently affiliated to Manipur University and included under UGC Act 1956. Free admission for tourism and hospitality management and various other diploma to degree courses and training programs. And also special classes on Indian stock market for those who want to invest or day trade. Classes for beginners to intermediate and intermediate to advanced level. For details, please contact or WhatsApp 70005097748 or visit our website www.nbcollege.ac.in.
COVID positive ojarabasu masada symptoms amata utte magi tungan ba room amadi tungan ba bathroom letin leiduna home isolation to we abage ayaba health department na piraga leijabane masida akhoi gi thok tadi
wa yam khang mai wani na nang bu doctor ro ha
ai doctor oibo oida bai wana ti ai na haise asing mangak tene thaja draga health center da sala hungusine
anugji ne lalam maba secretary sai ni lo doctor ni ne dang al bigo
ida bo yogi khomai thabasu thingdokre ne kanaro lambi sida samal khajalamdana
ado covid na ba thoy na mayum da sum lai je akoi loi siv dar ne doctor siu kamai dong
adugi oire COVID-19 positive oiba miro labi sing chahi taragi makhada leiba angang sing sahi umfu helaba ahal sing symptom uttaba patient khuding mag yumda leijaba yabagi ayabadu government na piri
sembro doctor
asembagine atopa state kyada home isolation tawbadagi anaba phagat pagi chang yam hengar khabani delhi da yengo mi chama home isolation tawbada saruk maudradi fagat pangam libani maram asina home isolation se thingbagi mahutta ekhoi punong na sagot kadabani home isolation tawbada kiningai karisuliti adudi wakhaloi taminare ko ai mu chalukhige
COVID lan thengnanabagi damakta home isolation gi pambai sijinabada miyamna saugat piduna mateng pangbiyu.
Welcome back after the break. Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairperson Harivansh met the 8 protesting MPs on the lawns of Parliament this morning and offered them tea and snacks, which they refused. Prime Minister Modi has heaped praises on Harivansh for his humility, while the MPs called it a show for media. The 8 MPs have been suspended for continuing with their protest against farm bills inside Rajya Sabha. The opposition, led by Congress, has demanded the suspension be revoked and their demands of farm bills be met. The opposition will be boycotting the monsoon session till the demands are met. The group of opposition MPs is now waiting to speak to President Ramnath Kovind. The government has said the opposition MPs nearly assaulted Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman Harivansh Singh even when the Speaker was willing to move the bills to a select committee for further scrutiny. On the other hand, farmers have continued with their protests against the 3 farm bills that were passed by Parliament on Sunday, media reports said. Arunachal Pradesh has registered 210 new COVID-19 positive cases, taking the state's overall tally to 7,595 in the past 24 hours. The Directorate of Health Services, Arunachal Pradesh, on its Twitter handle on Monday night, said the new cases have been reported from 19 districts as per a media report. The highest number of new COVID-19 positive cases have been reported from Itanagar Capital Region ICR. Meanwhile, 235 other patients have been discharged from various districts in the state yesterday, the report added. One militant was killed in an ongoing operation of the security forces in central Kashmir's Burgam today, a media report said. An official said the search operation was on in Char-e-Sharif area of Burgam, where a group of militants is suspected to be hiding. An encounter started in the area last afternoon when a search party of the security forces came under fire from the hiding militants. The operation was halted for the night and resumed this morning, the official said. India has pressed for an early and complete disengagement of Chinese troops from friction points in eastern Ladakh. According to media reports, top Indian Army officials urged Chinese PLA in a meeting between senior army commanders from both the countries to ease the prolonged border face-off. The marathon discussion, which began at around 9 a.m. and went on for 14 hours yesterday, however, did not bring any breakthrough. The meeting was held in Moldo on the Chinese side of the line of actual control LAC across India's Chushul sector in eastern Ladakh. It is learned that the Indian delegation insisted on a time-bound implementation of the agreement finalized during the extensive talks between External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi in Moscow in September 10 on the sidelines of a Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO meet. A top police official of the New York City Police in USA has been accused of working as an agent for China. As per media reports, Tibet-born Baimadaizi Angwo allegedly reported on the activities of Chinese citizens in the New York area and assessing potential sources of intelligence in the Tibetan community. The naturalized U.S. citizen who worked for the police department's community affairs unit was arrested yesterday. If convicted, he faces a maximum sentence of 55 years in prison. He is accused of being in contact with two officials at Chinese consulate. Aside from reporting on Tibetans in the city, he allegedly provided the consulate with access to senior NYPD officials through invitations to official events. Ang Wong is also accused of committing wire fraud, making false statements and obstructing an official proceedings. Court documents that they received multiple substantial wire transfers from the PRC People's Republic of China. According to the documents, his father is a retired member of China's army and a member of the Communist Party of China. His mother is also a member of the party and a former government official. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Manipur BJP spokesperson C.H. Bijoy slams opposition for creating ruckus in Rajya Sabha. Langdum women folk takes to streets demanding punishment for culprits in Ranjan killing. MP Dr. Ranjan says Jiribam Imphal railway project unlikely to meet target date. And India reports 75,083 new cases in 24 hours, Delhi over 55.62 lakh. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur and good night.